It's a slightly fizzy, liquidised pot of jam, raspberry jam. It's not bad. Well, hello there, perfect drafters. How we doing? Are we well? I hope we are. I'm in my bar. I'm in my bar. At long last, people. Long last. So, this little fella here has got a keg in. What keg has she got in there today? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It's a weak one. It is. But the sun, it's very hot. It has been absolutely steaming hot. This is struggling a bit, and I have given it, I mean, it might not look like it from there, but there is airflow behind here, not bad. When I installed the keg yesterday, it was the first time of putting one in whilst in this bar, and I was concerned. I had a concerned look on my face. Bit like that. It was that concerned. Anyway, because it's stuck on 8 degrees for ages, and that was even after coming out of the sub cold. So that was a bit, well, concerning. Yeah, it did drop eventually. Went down to 7, I think, maybe 6 as the evening went on. But today I flung the doors open a bit earlier. 3 degrees was hit, so happy days. That said, I have closed the doors since, and it's up to 4 degrees. It's not going to go against the keg. It just won't. That's life. 3-4 degrees. Potato. Anyway, like I say, because it is so sunny, I thought you need a keg in there that's an easy drinker that you can whack back pretty quick. It's the weakest on Beer Hawk. It is the weakest keg on the Perfect Draft. It's basically Kiora. That's what it looks like. That's what I reckon it might taste a bit like. It's your Hoegaarden Rose. Yeah, so part of me's thinking that's no first keg to have in my bar. And it's not. But another part of me saying, look, I've got to go into it at some point. It is going out of date. And the sun's shining, the sky is blue. This kind of thing is needed right now. So that's why it's in. What's it taste like? That's the biggie. So it is £31.50 of your finest. So one of the cheaper kegs. And like I say, it's the weakest. 3%. That's all it is. It's basically a shandy bass. Still a wheat beer. It's a Hoegaarden. And I can't say I'm a massive fan of wheat beer. So I think I've reviewed, well, I did review the Bio White, Jeanette Bio White. Wasn't a fan of that. I haven't had the Hoegaarden. I just haven't had the standard Hoegaarden. It's not one that I want to buy, really. I will review it. And I know it is one of the more favourite kegs. You know, there's a lot of people that like that keg. But I do like a fruit beer. I do. So this one, it's got to be 50-50. Could like it, might not. Like always, let's have a look at the keg. Let's do the pour. That was a fly, just been zapped. Got him, yeah. Because I've had a bit of a midgie problem. Got him, that's good. Bought a Rovlax fly zapper for in here, and he just went, just killed him. He's a goner. Anyway, that's not going to be the bar snackage. Got some snackage as well, Let's have a look at the keg. Let's do the pour. Let me have a taste, I'll tell you what I think. I'll have some snackage. I'll rate both. Let's have a look. So there she blows. Hoegaarden Rose. Got some leaves. Got the Hoegaarden standard font there. Perfectly cloudy. Is it perfect tasting? So from the Beer Hawk website, it sounds like the Hoegaarden villagers ran out of beer glasses. They began drinking out of jam jars. Apparently, the leftover fruit added to the flavour, and that's what inspired the creation of this delightful twist on this beer. Yeah? So it's light, pours a pale shade of pink, delicate hint of raspberries. The missus won't like it, she don't like raspberries. And a sweet, slightly jammy fruit quality. I'll be the judge of that, Hoegaarden. So I've got my glass at the ready. There she blows. Hoegaarden glass. Came today, this little beauty. Well worth checking out, and I'll bob the link in the description below. ukglassware.com. So the bloke that now runs the PerfectDraft Keg tip group, which has risen like a phoenix from the flames after being burnt down by a tenant. He's launched it again, and he owns this website, and he provides these glasses. Top fella, and just in time, I ordered this Hoegaarden glass, and it arrived today. Beautiful. So thank you for that, chap. Got a few more glasses coming as well. But if you are a PerfectDraft owner, well worth checking out. Anyway, without further, let's get stuck in. There we go, people. I'll tell you what, hey, debut porridge in the bar, not unhappy with that. Let's bring her in. There we go, look at that. And they're not lying, are they? They're not lying with the pinkage. That is pink. I'll tell you what, I'm sniffing the fruit, I'm sniffing the raspberries. It is like I've got a pot of jam in my hand. Genuinely, it really is. And it is still baking. So I'm actually pretty happy that I'm going to be supping on this right now. That's genuine. That's genuine. Might not be no Crew Republic. It's not going to be a goose. But let's face it, you can't always have it. You can't always have them. Yeah. It's got some bubs. It's got some bubs there. Slight pinkish tinge to the head. There it is. It's smelling good. I'm going to crack in. Tell you what, I'll put a link to that fly zapper as well, because there's been about 3 bangs now. I keep thinking there's an assassination attempt, hey? Anyway, it's lost its head pretty quick, but there she blows. Now then, what I'm saying to you is this. Cheers. Let's go. Yeah, jammy. It's jammy than a jammy dodger. It's a pot of jam. It's a slightly fizzy, liquidised pot of jam, raspberry jam. It's not bad. It's refreshing, I tell you. That is a refreshing pint, although it's half a pint. Not bad at all. Not bad. I might have to move this fella. It's good. It's good. Definite raspberry there. Definite fruitiness. Jammy taste. Got a bit of fizz. Mouth feels good. No bad aftertaste. You know, fair play. It's 3%. I mean, you know, it's 3%. I think it's one of those that you could nip out at lunch, you know, into your garden, have a few of them, and you're not going to feel tired for the afternoon. because that can happen when you've got a nice keg in of a 6 or a 6.6 or something like that, and you have a few midday, you're snoozing on the couch by 5. Couch, sofa. My kids call it a couch because they watch so much YouTube now. American YouTube, they call it a couch. I'm like, it's not that. It's a sofa or a settee. I think that's it. But that's pleasant. It's pleasant. I think that's what you could sum it up as, really. Pleasant. You don't see it many places. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Never seen it in a pub. You probably would in Belgium. Anyway, let's pop that there. La Trappe beer, man. Let's pop it there. Bit of a difference in strengthage there. Right, got a bit of snackage. I was in Sainsbury's today. Not going to say why. Wasn't a bad reason, but just not going to say why. Spotted these little beauties. Marmite oven-baked cashews. Tasty cashew nuts baked with lots of lovely Marmite seasoning. And then you've got a couple of nice pictures of some cashew nuts, obviously seasoned. Now, Marmite's a funny one, as we all know, love it or hate it. But I'm neither. I've got to be honest, I'm neither. Now, the actual spread wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. However, at some point, I thought it was a good idea to try Marmite mini cheddars. I had them and I loved them. I loved them. I also like the Walker's Marmite flavour. That was good. Then I spotted some Marmite peanut butter. That was good. It's like, why do I like everything that's Marmite apart from the actual Marmite? Maybe that's just me. Could be. Anyway, for that reason, I spotted these. I thought, I like cashews. I like Marmite when it's not the spread. I think I might like it. So I'm going to give it a blast. Let's have a go. Tear here. That's fine. It's fine. You can tear here with showing you the packaging. Not too bad a tearage. First snackage in the bar. Let's have a whiff first. I thought there'd be more of a Marmite stench. That's not a good way of putting it, is it? More of a Marmite smell. It's there, but it's not overpowering. Might be a good thing. Right, let's go. It's smaller than I thought it'd be. I mean, I didn't expect the front. I didn't expect what's on the front there to be, you know, a lifelike scale, but they're smaller than what I thought they'd be. I've put quite a few in my hand. There you go. I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but it's basically the size of a fingernail. Kind of. Right. Let's bang them in. I've got 7, 8. Got to do the old slap to the face. Oh. Hello. Yeah. They're a winner. They're good. They're good. If you like cashew nuts, because there's that kind of texture to cashew nuts that you either like or you don't. They're good. There's nothing wrong with them. You could fire a bag of them down. I mean, they're a source of protein and fibre, source of B vitamins, not just vitamin B. They're vegan. I don't know if they're too fatty, but they're only 30 gram bag. Are they a 30 gram bag? 90 gram bag. Contains 3 servings. That don't contain 3 servings. That's going down in 1 serving with me. Anyway, they're good. Oven baked cashew nuts coated in yeast extract seasoning. They're nice. They're nice. Right. I'm not sure it's a perfect combo. I don't think it is. Those Marmite cashews would go better with a lager. 100%. I'm sticking with that. They're a lager snack. If you've got a Spaten in, or the upcoming Spaten Oktoberfest, hopefully, Low and Brow Oktoberfest, if they're coming back in, grab yourself some of them, because they would go well with that, I'm telling you. Anyway, that's not going to downgrade this. It's pleasant. I think because it's so hot, it's a pleasant drink to have in these conditions. Not going to offend too many people. I prefer it to a normal standard Hoegaarden. So if you've got a resistance to this because you've had Hoegaarden and you don't like it, forget that. You could still have a go at this. It is a bit weak, but it's pleasant enough. I'm going to give it a 7. It gets a 7, and that's probably because of the kind of conditions that it is so baking. It's a nice drink. I probably wouldn't buy it again, but it's still a nice, refreshing drink. That's what it is. Fruity Hoegaarden Jammy Jam gets a 7. Those oven baked cashews, Marmite flavour, I'm going to give them an 8. Pleasant, very pleasant. Don't get fooled by the size of the cashew nut on the packaging, nowhere near. To one of those, there's basically 2, if not 3. But, hey, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So, Hoegaarden Rose, that gets a 7. They get an 8. So, not bad marks. If you like that video, please subscribe, give it a like, let me know what beers you're having over the weekend. Always good to hear from you in the comments below. But for now, Perfect Drafters, for now, from Big Bold Reviews HQ, I'm going to say, have a cracking weekend, people. Have an absolute belter. Enjoy. Let's hope there's not thunderstorms galore, although we could do with some cooler nights. Let's hope that the sun's still shining and the beer's still flowing. Have a good one, Perfect Drafters. For now, cheers.